Hello, everyone, and welcome to I'll Sip to That. It's your favorite girl, Shannon, and my
Sidekick. Hey guys, it's me, Jasmine. We missed y'all.
we miss you guys. I was stuck for a second because I was trying to think of something to go with that hat. But you're doing your thing, Jasmine. You're over there looking like a soul sister number one, and I'm over here, taking the roots from my Asian persuasion
Looking
family.
Japanese.
Yes.
Y'all, doesn't she look Japanese?
Sukiyaki. Hello, everyone, and we are glad that you are here, ready to sip to that on another edition of I'll Sip to That. And as always, if you're new to I'll Sip to That, it's pretty simple as how it works. We, Jasmine and I, only give our opinions. Sometimes we get facts, all depending on the source, and we talk about it. If you're in agreement, we ask for you to grab your wine glasses and sip to that. That's all you have to do. If you don't agree, just hold on, because you know what? Sometimes you just don't give a sip.
I love that.
And you can wait until something comes up that you might be in agreement with. But there's always a time that all of us don't give a sip.
Yeah, but there's a time that you're gonna agree.
There's going to be a time that you agree, because we might be talking about you, your baby daddy, your baby mama,
Right, anything.
your mother-in-law, your father-in-law,
Your
your
finances,
finances,
your vacations. We got
anything
topics for days.
And as always, we do ask you guys, please send in any topics you would like for us to talk about. If you want us to shout out your business, do that as well. We would love to have you on Sip to That if you're in the 757 area. Or again, just DM us and we'll be glad to have you on. So just get ready for that. I want to also just thank all of our viewers and our contest winner for the wine tour. Clap it up, clap it up. We had to cancel the wine tour we had dated for, what was it?
September the 15th.
September the 15th. We had to reschedule because of Hurricane Florence. That didn't actually come through, but safety is always first. So we have rescheduled that, and for everyone who, again, that won the contest, you've already been informed about the new date. We cannot wait for this wine tour. It's going to be bananas.
It is. Come in your best dress.
Yes.
Let's go sip the day away.
We're going to sip the day away. All expenses paid on behalf of I'll Sip to That. And you know why we do that? Because we love our sippers.
Yes,
and I'll sip to that right now.
Yes.
So we're going to jump right into what do we have here? Just a display of everything. There's no one specific topic today, because I'm telling you, it's been so much that has been going on this week, this month. And, everybody's favorite topic right now is, of course, Bill Cosby. I don't even want to stay that long on it, but I do want to tell you this. I was at the beginning of this thing when he, was sentenced. I felt some kind of way, because I just felt like, dang, this man is 89 years old. That is so, or 85, however, 80 something. I just thought it was so unfair that they're now deciding to lock him up, and how dare they? And this statute of limitation, it should be, rewritten, because how do you get to hold on for however many years you decide to hang something over someone's head, and then at the time that you're ready to exploit them, that you're able to do so, and then after talking to a cousin of mine, she made me have a different view, and she's right, because look, something did happen. Something happened, and we can't determine when it's time for someone to release their story. We can't tell you when it's time for you to say, okay, I'm ready to talk now. We don't know what kind of powers the be was behind not telling, because you better believe Hollywood already knew all of these accusations, and they already knew everything that was going on. These women could have been hushed. These women could have been threatened. They could have been told that their families, anything. We just don't know what was stated until somebody finally came out and took a stand. And then
I never thought about that.
Yeah, and me either, until I started speaking to her. And not only that, if it was my daughter, time wouldn't matter. I don't care if you was 100 years old. As long as my justice was served, then I still think that you deserve to get whatever you get. You were able to live out here and be successful and eating pudding pops and, and being known.
Still have a good
life. And I'm sitting here with this in my mind that
Yeah.
this man did this to me and there's nothing I can do about it. So I had to kind of take a step back and look at the bigger picture. So that's just my spill on it. How do you feel?
I mean, thinking about it now in that aspect, yes, but I mean, there's not a time limit you can put on it and say when you have to come out and speak. But he is Bill Cosby. He is 89
Really?
years old.
I don't give a sip. I don't give a
he
sip.
Should. If anybody else has to be punished, he should too. But it's just like, I don't know how I feel. You waited this many years, but maybe you waited for somebody else to come out first.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't have the courage, so I get that. But at the same time, like, I mean, if that's the case, we can have a whole lot of things that are about to come to light, and everything in darkness comes to light, as we spoke of last weekend, because there are more things than just Bill Cosby, and there are more people that have touched and assaulted and molested other women in Hollywood. So I think my thing is, it can't just be him.
It's not.
Like, I want to see everybody down.
Exactly.
Russell Simmons, I love you, and you are a great philanthropist, but he can go down.
He can go down.
Weinstein can go down.
How are you still standing?
Yeah, Trump can go down. You're touching women's vaginas.
Oh my gosh.
And a woman said she told her daughter that groping was okay. But I bet you, if a non-Caucasian touched her daughter's vagina, he's going to jail.
Off with his head.
So y'all just, I don't know.
And I will sip to that.
I don't know. Yeah, Bill should get his time, but I mean, goodness, like, how long is he gonna get? So pretty much
3 to 10 years.
He's gonna die in there.
He's not necessarily. He could be a Superman.
I don't want you to die, baby.
I don't want him to die in there either.
I love you, but
I know. It's just a sad situation all the way around. Like I said, I'm two-sided about it. But if he's going down,
I'm two-sided
everybody needs to go down. There's no reason that even Matt Lauer, I think that's his name.
Matt Lauer from the morning show.
Yes. Why is he? This lady came out and said exactly what he did.
And why is he going back into TV?
Why?
He's coming back into TV.
That's crazy. You still get an opportunity. No, you lost your job, and that's where it ended.
That's why I feel the way I feel. Like, let Bill live. He's 89. Matt Lauer can do 3 to 10 years. He's only in his 60s.
Y'all president definitely need to do time.
Impeach him and send him to Haiti. Send him to Puerto Rico.
You know what?
Send him to jail.
That's another story by itself, because I don't even want him to be impeached. And I wish I could sit here and tell you guys why. But I think I might bring that up in another I'll sip to that topic, because it's real. But I don't need no goons coming for me.
One more person, the man that runs Disney, touching on little girls and little boys. Like, why can't... I mean, just be fair. If you be fair, then Bill can go. If you're not going to be fair, then leave Cliff alone, because he's 89.
And I couldn't, just thinking about Disney, that does not surprise me. There's a whole bunch of cuckoos and a whole bunch of underlying things in these fairy tales. Right. And that's why they're called fairy tales. So be careful what you're feeding your kids, what you're sitting them in front of the TV watching, because there's a lot of subliminals in all of these shows and these cartoons. And it wasn't until I got a little older where I understand it. They just had something out about Bert and Ernie, like the whole time they were supposed to be gay. Yeah, you didn't think about that as a child. But now you look, you be like, dang, these two men living together.
Right, they're in twin beds side by side, like
getting it. I mean, hand puppets just all over the place.
But yeah,
it's just so many, secrets, and everybody right now needs to be exposed.
Yeah,
point blank and period. Expose them all.
Athletes,
all the same time.
Rappers,
all of them.
Politicians,
all of them.
Preachers. I'm fine with it. If you're gonna do one, do all.
Do all. And that's the sad thing, that I don't like about Hollywood or even being a politician. It's all about power.
Yes.
And when they exude this power, they feel like they're invincible. You could do whatever you want to, and some of them can. They feel like they can because they have power and they know they're gonna back each other. They're gonna take care of things. But every dog has his day. Right. I don't care when it is. You're going to have your day.
Right.
But like I said, Bill, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And all I can do is just pray for you. But I also pray for the women that were affected, because if it was my daughter, I'm going to feel some kind of way. So I'm just two-sided about
My
it.
child better tell me the same hour.
And they could have told their parents the same hour, even as adults. But the threat, like I said, could have come where if you say anything, I'm going to hurt your family. Yeah. Or you would never work in this town again. So you don't know what kind of threats these women received or, anything like that. Come here, Chloe, because Chloe loves to be on the scene. She never wants us to do a show, and
without her.
Please say hi to Chloe, you guys.
Hi,
please. And, she just don't give a sip, whether or not we're taping or not. Chloe is like a child, and she's going to have her way. Well, there's so many. Like I said, there was so many different things going on this week, and I know there was something that was on your heart, earlier from an experience that you personally had. Did you want to share that with the people?
I do. I don't want anyone to take offense because we're from New York, so I am kind of harsh, and this comes from love, but I just want to say, I just don't understand. This is a question, I guess. Why do females have children if they are not able to take care of themselves, or if they don't want to have a kid, or why have a child with another man, with the hopes that it'll work out, and then it doesn't? Now you have two baby daddies, and it's just, I don't know. So I just, it just concerns me. I'm an open book. Y'all can ask me whatever, and I'll tell you I've done everything under the sun, I'm sure. But, I personally wouldn't do that to myself because I know what I went through with the first child. So, and it was a great experience, and, I have love for her father, but I just don't see me walking around here with 2 kids and I'm doing it by myself. And I salute you, mothers. You are strong, but you can't, ask for somebody or expect the world to take care of you when you lay down and make these decisions. So
your question is,
why are you guys out here having so many kids
when you can't
take care of the first one, or you can't take care of yourself,
or you have no place to go? And it's such a sad truth, and you see it all the time. And in the
end,
it
hurts the child. You may not care, but it only hurts the child when that child becomes, an athlete, an actor, singer. They want to come back, you want to come back in your child's life, and we're supposed to be all for, Wait,
what do you mean you got to come back? So you're saying that they were taken away from you? Because you said you want to come back in your life.
Yeah,
okay.
And I mean, you may have been going through something at that time, but why would you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to let you back in when you left me when I was just a baby? Or why do you want to, get a piece of my pie, even though you're my dad? And you've never done anything for me. Like, why do you expect? I don't like excuses. Like, there's always a way. Don't tell me you were on drugs. You couldn't do it.
Well, it could be the case.
Well, then you don't need to be having kids.
And it's, you know what? And I don't think, I'm not going to say I don't think that's what they're wanting, because obviously if you open up your legs and you're having unsafe sex, the possibility of getting pregnant is like, what? 100%. So, yeah, it's very, very there. But I think when we as women get our emotions and our feelings injected into our thinking, we're thinking like kids make a man stay, or he's gonna want me because I'm having his baby. No, it usually makes them run the other way.
It does.
And
no matter how much time you have vested with this person, it can be 13 years.
Yes.
And when you on your 4th month of being pregnant, he can just bounce.
Right.
So, you don't want that to happen to you, but, it was just a question.
Yeah, and, it's a sad truth, because a lot of women, if they can't do it and they're struggling, and then other people seeing them struggle, they turn you into CPS, and then your kids are taken away. And poor kids, because it's very unfortunate. It's not fair. So ladies, let's just be wise and making sure that we're making right decisions. And if we are to have another child, that we can properly take care of them. If you know that you cannot, make sure you're using protection. So to avoid all that stuff, and especially with a man you don't even know. You don't know what kind of dad he can be. He could be loving, boo-boo you, throw your kid up in the air that you already have, but that doesn't make him a dad. Yeah,
to the next child. And if you have a second, mate, like, I'm all for it. I love to see it work out, but it's just the situations where it don't. And I know it's not predictable. Like, there's a lot of buts here, but it's just, it's really, really sad, and it just breaks my heart. And I know for myself how bad I would want, another man to be able to assist me and take care of another kid, or if I'm pregnant.
Yes.
Like Queen Naja, her situation looks so beautiful, but you don't want to just assume that yours is going to be like that.
Absolutely.
These people are in the industry, and they have, probably a little bit more coin than you, so you got to think smart.
Right.
Don't rush.
That's right.
And
And just think smarter
wear
with
condoms.
This and not with all this.
Yeah.
And your
this has nothing to do about it when you ready to have that baby. Like, this is just, it's you and this baby. You gotta, I was told to make sure you could take care of yourself and that kid.
Absolutely.
If something were to happen. Not that it won't work out. It might work out with man number 2.
But you
it
just
might work out
sure.
with number 3. But just,
Just make sure. Well, we have a lot of goodies on the table, so
yes.
let's just pull something to talk about. It don't matter what, because it's all good. It's been, like I said, so much happening on the internet and just throughout it's definitely breaking. I mean, it's just so much. So just pull something off of there. I don't care what it is. We can sip to that, or I just don't give a sip.
I just don't give a sip about Jen. I like
Jen. Who is Jen? My girl from Basketball Wives?
Yes. I like her, but like, what's all this lying at this age? Like, I just kind of want to know like what's going on. And I do feel some kind of way like about Shawnee. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shawnee, you've known this information that's been going on.
Jen says.
Yeah.
So Jen says.
But if you did, you as my friend should still come back to me with this so that I can address it.
Absolutely.
We don't gotta call out names like junior high, but like, how are you a friend to me if you're?
And that's what I don't understand. And but you were the same one that felt like someone should have said something to you
about your situation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but
I don't.
Females, and that's why I'm not gonna say I can't stand females, because of course I can. I love females, but I don't like the cattiness, and I don't like when you're not a real friend, because and this is another reason, people, I don't think in my heart of heart, if you have an alt with someone else and you're a friend to both people, it's just hard to be a friend.
It is.
It really is hard to be a friend to me, unless you can put a fine line in there to say, look, when I'm with you, don't talk about her.
I need a thick line. A tug of war.
Absolutely.
Like, don't talk about her with you,
and don't talk about her when I'm with you.
Because we have other things that we could be discussing, because we have a whole friendship. Like, why
Absolutely.
You keep pressing her?
Don't say nothing about that other female.
Right.
I'm not talking about her. And as a friend, you shut that down real quick. And that's one of the things I don't like about Shawnee.
Yeah.
She seems real phony to me, because there's no way if somebody's gonna make a joke about me and I'm your friend, you over there kikiing.
Yeah, like, how are you laughing with Evelyn about Tammy, but then you're like,
with Tammy laughing about Evelyn, and then saying, well, the joke was funny. No, it's not funny.
No.
It's not funny.
It's about your friend.
Exactly.
Like,
and
so
I'm gonna.
You want me to laugh if I knew somebody was sleeping with your husband?
Exactly.
Like, you were like, oh my God, that was.
I can't believe you did that.
Yeah.
You saw this. No, Shawnee. I like you. I mean, I guess, but you just have to be real. Like, you showing yourself to be kind of snakish there.
Right.
And Jen,
I need you to just.
Yeah.
What can Jen do?
Jen can just tell the truth. She was kind of just caught right there, red-handed.
Right. Jen had nothing to say.
At that point, Jen, my advice would have been, you know what, Evelyn?
I
did say that stuff about your daughter. We were not friends. Right. I didn't think we was gonna ever be back being friends. Was I wrong? Absolutely. And I apologize. It could have went so different.
Right.
That's all. Accountability.
Yeah.
If I said something to anybody, I don't care who it is or about, I guarantee you guys, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Right?
Not a problem. If I said it, then I need to be able to say it to you again.
Right.
If I said it and I was wrong, I'm going to tell you I did say it. I was wrong in saying it, but I did say it. You know, and if it's something I didn't say, I'm going to tell you I didn't say.
Right.
And I mean I didn't say it, because that's just who I am. I'm not going to sit there and lie about something that I did not do or say. I'm going to tell you. Right. You can ask me and you're going to get the truth. Right. Too grown to be out here lying about anything.
Right.
Anything. So that's my spill with Jen and the whole basketball franchise that seemed like it's going down the poop, and I really don't give a sip, because I'm tired of seeing these women, being displayed, as animals, and none of us can get along. There has to be something out there, or some kind of program out there, some type of reality show. I know you guys want ratings, but you can still get them in a positive way.
A different group of women. Like, why does it always have to be like
same catty ones?
Why it always gotta be y'all 6? There's a little shade right there, because y'all could get some other people.
They're not gonna get the other people.
Y'all are not that.
They're not. Yeah, they're gonna get the ratings.
Basketball wives. Who's married? Like, so besides Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Please.
But, like, I just...
Yes, the whole show name should change, and maybe that's the problem.
Basketball exes or basketball ex-wives.
Ex-wives, because you're not basketball wives. And then some of you was never married to a basketball player.
And
you dated them.
Like you, but you're like just dating different people.
Well, she was only on there for a hot second. But, you know, people come on there to get their come up. But, you know, hey... Shawnee, if you need something different, we're here. You know, we'll give you action. We'll give you everything that you want, and then some without all this. I'll fight in a totally different way. I mean, I'll do this if I have to, but I'm just telling you, but I'll do it in a totally different way. So I just wish our women would, our black women especially, would just get some cool. You got money, get the power, and get the respect.
Right.
All goes together. Change the dynamic of how we look. And then we wonder why the black men don't want us anymore.
Or why other races talk about us.
Exactly. We show them exactly. I'll stick to that.
Like, you can't be mad at little Keith for calling you something and you don't call her the same thing.
Absolutely.
And I give my little props to Evelyn because, girl, you kept it cute and cool because we know you will hop on the table quick. And I love you, Ev. So.
Yeah, Evelyn was a little different this season, but, you know, she still... I believe you reap what you sow, you know, because Evelyn had a lot of times in a lot of different past shows where she was a little shicey herself. So we all get what we deserve. You get what you give.
And it may not be right then.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
And as we're talking about reality TV, let's get to what's happening soon.
Right.
Joe Budden, are you ready? And Sin are coming to Love and Hip Hop New York. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me pour some more wine. Cause
I love Sin.
Do you need more wine?
I do. Okay. I don't foresee, it's TV, right, guys?
Yes.
But I don't foresee, like, Sin being, like, a shit starter. I don't see where they would have a problem. Joe Budden might cause some controversy, but he doesn't bother me, honestly. Like, I like honesty. I like facts. People don't like the truth, and that's why we can't get anywhere, because y'all praise, which I don't like, and y'all don't support what you, it's just, I think y'all trying to, you know.
And it's, you know what, it's so crazy that you said that about people not liking the truth, because I just had this conversation with my husband because we were labeled to be fake. And the reason that we were labeled to be fake is because when we put our happy spots and moments on social media, that's all we show to people. We don't show them when we're fighting and arguing.
So why do I need to show you my dark times? Do I see all of your dark times?
Who would do that? Who does that?
Times, but do you put it on this? Do we see Beyonce and Jay-Z fighting? Do we see Kim and Kanye
no.
fighting?
And why would you want to unless you drama filled? Who would want to see something like that? Of course I wouldn't display me and my husband fight. Why? I'm not going to get up there and bash my husband and say, oh, he's an a-hole today.
I'm Lyrica and A1 you. I'm not.
Exactly.
Everything else.
Exactly. You don't do that. And especially when you're going to end up back up with that person again. So now you're looking really, really stupid. But no. But yeah, we were tagged to being fake. But the fact that they put their stuff out there, they said that's what being real is about. You're right. It's real stupid. It's real dumb. Real ignorant. Real ghetto. Real hood, and a real mess. So you keep on putting your little stuff up there showing how ignorant you are, and we're going to stay over here being this fake and sipping to that and all that. Because I'll sip to that.
They're going to take your business, screenshot it. But anyway, so what else are we going to talk about?
Let's talk about one more thing before we go on, because this is so crazy to me.
What is it?
Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts is taking what? Okay, I missed the story about IHOP.
IHOP.
What? IHOP?
International House of Burgers. They went back to IHOP.
I'm done.
They changed back to IHOP.
What was it?
International House of Burgers, but now they got the P back. But
I'm done.
I don't like.
Now Dunkin' Donuts is taking off donuts. They're going to be called Dunkin'.
Dunkin' what?
Dunkin' what? What does that mean?
In ranch?
You know what? Throw the whole Dunkin' Donuts away, because I promise you, I'm not going to say that I really like Dunkin' Donuts, but every time you go there, like, the donuts seem really, really hard, and they don't really seem to be that fresh.
Just, you know, like a couple of donuts, but like Dunkin' what? Like, everybody likes a revamp, but can you do something different? Like, change your colors or something?
Well, they are. Effective January 2019, they're going to roll out with this new, whatever it's going to be for Dunkin' Donuts. We will get a preview of it in
Look
January. Look for coupons. I don't know what this is going to turn out to be. Dunkin' what? Like, it makes no sense, but whatever. Oh, one more thing before we end, because this is really just driving me crazy. The co-founders of Instagram, Kevin Syndrome and Mike Kregel, I think that's the way you pronounce their names, they are stepping down from Instagram.
Oh,
the co-founders of Instagram are stepping down effective immediately. What does that mean for Instagram? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I wonder why. I can't wait to get the scoop. And once we do, we're definitely going to bring it back to you guys.
I may delete my page if it's not something I'm fond of.
Well, if they want to start charging you, you better believe everybody's going to be gone. I'm not paying for Instagram.
I'm not. I would never.
Never. But I wonder why and what does that mean for us? Like, what's about to change? I know Facebook is affiliated with Instagram and somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, they're affiliated with them already. So I don't know the reason. They haven't given the reason why they are stepping down, but both of the co-founders.
And two, not just one person.
Not just one. So that's serious.
It's not looking too.
Something's going on. So everybody start paying attention to your Instagram pages. I don't know what's going on, but we're bringing it to you, letting you know to keep your head up, keep your glasses up, sip to that. Or if you don't give a sip, then you don't have to worry about it. But I love me some Instagram, so I'm worried about it, and I'm concerned.
I'm concerned, but I honestly don't have a problem deleting my page.
Oh,
I have all my pictures back.
I love following your Instagram page.
I mean, I love yours.
Yeah.
I love rolling with the Wheelers.
Absolutely.
And I
Roll with the Wheelers.
That, but if they gotta go, that's what phone calls are for. I will pick up the phone quick.
Take us right on back to 1970 something.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? You need anything? What do you need? I'm going there.
I'm going to the 1990s.
But that's all we have for you guys on Sip to That. We just wanted to be, kind of transparent on everything that was going on in the world, or some of the things that was going on in the world.
Tell us how you feel.
Tell us how you feel.
How do you feel about Bill? How do you feel about Love and Hip Hop?
How do you feel about Duncan?
Duncan.
Just like Prince when he changed his name to a sign. Like, you just went from Prince to a sign. And Diddy, how he changed his name 3 times. Like, what's going on?
Daddy, Diddy, Love.
Like what's really going on, Dunkin' Donuts? I guess we can still call them Dunkin' Donuts until January of 2019. It's crazy to me. And my guys at Instagram, talk to us. Let us know why you're stepping down. What's going to happen? What are we looking forward to? If you're going to be charging, we're out of here bouncing like straight out. I'm not paying for Instagram. No social media. I will lose it and lose all you too. But that's just what it is. They're trying to do something. It's a
But you can follow us on YouTube though. We're on YouTube. Subscribe, tell a friend.
Please subscribe to our channel. I'll Sip to That. Our link is in our bio.
We got 100 followers. Thank you so much.
Yeah, y'all. Exactly. Y'all might think that don't mean too much to you guys, but that means a lot to us.
It hasn't even been a year yet.
It hasn't been a year.
We really appreciate you. If you watch 5 minutes or the whole episode, we appreciate you.
Yes.
If one topic touched you more than another, let us know.
Right.
And if you have any any topics you want to talk about, drop us a video. We love to talk about it. Black businesses, that's my thing.
That's her thing.
Let me know. Send a 30-second clip in a DM, and we can have you on. We don't mind.
Absolutely. We always want to sip to that, and we always want a reason to drink more wine.
Yes. If you want to bring your Henny, your tea, you don't like wine,
whatever you want to sip to that, you can do that. Or if you don't give a sip, we want to know what you don't give a sip about. But it better not be about I sip to that, because we want all of you to be able to sip to that and be about our business, because we're about our business.
I want Malaysia to take this hat off and it will be pretty. Don't tell me you don't want to sip to that.
You definitely want to sip to that, and we want you guys to sip too. We thank you for joining us on another episode. Again, as always, go subscribe to our channel, tag a friend. Also go to our sister page, Rolling with the Willers. We have a party bus. You can rent the party bus, DM us for details, pricing information, and also you can use it for Sip to That wine tours, whatever you decide you want to do. So
we're open. Your time, your coin.
Absolutely. We're open for anything. We love you guys.
Yes.
Keep sipping, keep staying strong, and as always,
sip to that.
Sip to that. Bye.